Well, it is Wednesday and I am back in the office. I was in Mercer County this morning representing a client and an FRO, which went very well for our client. And prior to that, I was in Elizabeth, New Jersey on Monday representing a client on a DWI. And one of the things that I wanted to bring out, and I did a blog article on this, was the New Jersey Ignition Interlock program. Now, while Interlock, many of us believe it's an optional program, and I say many of us, just general public, that simply is not the case in New Jersey. If you have a DWI and you are convicted or you plead guilty in New Jersey and you have either a 3 month, a 7 month, or even a 9 month suspension, you are required to have the device on your vehicle. Otherwise, the suspension will never take effect. And basically, it's an indefinite suspension. Now, if you're a New Jersey driver and you're a New Jersey license and you live in the state, obviously you don't have much of a choice if you want to drive. But even if you don't want to drive in New Jersey, if you own a vehicle, and unless you can show proof that you don't own a vehicle or don't have access to a vehicle, the state is going to require that. Now, that goes for New Jersey drivers as well as out-of-state drivers. So if you live in Pennsylvania, for instance, and you have a DWI in New Jersey, as fair as it doesn't sound, New Jersey, in order to ever drive again in New Jersey, you're going to have the interlock device installed in your vehicle, which means that you're going to have to blow into it even if the car is parked in Pennsylvania and you're staying in Pennsylvania. To get the ability to drive back into New Jersey, you're going to have the interlock device installed. And we've done a lot of research on this, and obviously we've investigated, and that is the current state of the law in New Jersey. Now, that might change. I imagine that it may change if appeals are made to the Supreme Court regarding the constitutionality of that. At this point, that has not been done. So it's one of the misunderstood points, and we have to advise out-of-state drivers. Now, if you live, for instance, in California or not a neighboring state, and you really don't have any intention of coming back to New Jersey, I guess you could probably not have it installed. But you never know if you're ever coming back to New Jersey for the beaches or something like that. You are going to have a problem because there are enhanced penalties for driving while suspended in New Jersey, which will lead to additional suspension time and even jail possibly. So if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, the website gamboandlaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there in one convenient format. I'm going to link in the blog article that I wrote on the Ignition Interlock program. It's a quick article. It's a fast article. It's a fast read, as many of our blog articles are. The point of these vlogs and these blogs are to simply provide you with quick information that you could use. It is not the replacement for legal advice, and this obviously isn't legal advice. It's simply just information that we provide at no cost to you and your families, because we believe that a person, an educated client, is best possible position to receive a great result in their case. So once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll talk to you all very soon.